Hello everybody, it's Atomic Monsters. Gonna have our final yard sale of the season tomorrow on Saturday and August 31st. And I thought I'd do a video to show everybody what we got, because after this one, this is officially my store. And I'll be open for business for selling vintage toys and games and such. So I thought I'd show everybody what we have. We got most of the Masters of the Universe stuff over here, plus some knockoffs and some She-Ra. And then Transformers ranging from Generation 1 to modern. Sludge in there, Astro Train. Some mini cars. Pre-rub symbol Bumblebee, if anybody is looking for that. Some parts for Jetfire. A bunch of other Transformers in here too. A bunch of GoBots. Some Power Rangers and Beetleborg and other Sentai stuff. And a bunch of miscellaneous figures, a bunch of wrestling figures there. And there's a Chuck Norris, there's a Ninjas, there's some Crystar, got some Cops. There's a Cylon Raider. That one has the missiles in it. There was 2 releases of it, and after an accident where some kid got injured with the missiles from the Viper, that's when they stopped putting spring-loaded missiles in things, and they stopped releasing the Raider with the missiles. But this one still is the pre-banning. No pilot, sadly. And a bunch of other miscellaneous figures, some Mummies Alive, some Captain Planet, some Filmation Ghostbusters, some Karate Kid stuff, Muppets, Nintendo stuff, Sesame Street, a whole bunch of ponies, a bunch of superhero stuff, some Migos. Got plenty of horror Amigos, the new ones. Plus I got one Captain America left. And I got a new rack for displaying books and stuff. And that's there. And all the superhero stuff over here. A little more slim pickings on the superhero stuff than normal. Haven't been able to find quite as much. But there's some other new stuff in there. So if you've been to one of my previous sales, you can come and see if there's new stuff you want. And lots of plushies. There's more than what I'm showing you here. They're all in that tote there. Lots of Star Wars stuff, modern Star Wars stuff here. There's some vintage Buck Rogers and Battlestar Galactica, a whole bunch of Star Trek. There's some Lanards, which are a knockoff series of G.I. Joes, the Corpse, plus some vintage Joe stuff as well. Spawn, I have a whole bunch of Spawn stuff that I picked up that needs a bunch of repair. That's the only piece I've put out for so far. I'm hoping to get through a bunch of the other ones maybe tonight and get them out too. Some Scooby-Doo, Simpsons, Smurfs. If you're a Smurf collector, let me know. I have a pretty huge Smurf collection. I just haven't gotten around to sorting out my extras yet. But let me know if you're here and you're a Smurf collector. Some Snorks, Ninja Turtles, some Bucky O'Hare, Earthworm Jim. Our turtle pickings are a little slim right now. But we found a lot of new stuff for Melanie's collection in the last month, but we haven't gotten a lot of stuff to go into the store this month, sadly. And Fisher-Price stuff. Star Wars Topps heads and eraser from the 80s. Adventure People stuff. $6 Million Man stuff. And these Ghostbuster puppets are handmade. They were a really sweet find. And I'm waiting for somebody to give them a good home. And we got some Funkos. It's a 1960s Winnie the Pooh. Some Big Boy monster truck stuff. Some vintage Star Wars. That's a big head hand from the original 12. If anybody's looking for one. A whole bunch of strawberry shortcake and some Rainbow Bright as well. A whole bunch of vintage Disney stuff as well. More vintage Disney stuff down there. Some models. The Sega Genesis in there. I haven't tested it, so a good deal for someone. Gem and the Holograms. Some Barbie. That's a 1967 Twist and Turn. It's got a little bit of damage on the leg. Tonka and more Adventure People. Playmobil. More Tonka down there. Hot Wheels. A whole bunch of nice collectible glasses. Lots of cool stuff. A whole bunch of comics. I got an entire box of dollar comics, plus some other good titles there. And come pick up some comics. I have a bunch more to sort and hope to get through a bunch of those tonight. So there should be a bunch more comics in that pile. Come by. We're at 2049 Chateau. Come see our stuff.